The tombstone marker in the cemetery on the west side of Cambridge is a proud monument to one of the community's most offbeat citizens, Queen Milli of Galt. That's also the name of the award-winning play written by Gary Kirkham.
Wife of Edward VII, Duke of Windsor, 1894 to 1972. And she put up the tombstone in 1972, right after Edward died, and a full, 13 years before she died. And that's when the press started asking her questions about her relationship with Edward VIII.
The play hits the boards at Blyth Festival in a production directed by Eric Coates.
Because I was assembling a season that was really about very strong female characters, and someone had suggested that I read this play.
I did a bunch of research, and I was really shocked when I found out that she put the tombstone up before she died. And I realized that's such a wonderful theatrical conceit to actually have her alive when she put a tombstone up. So that could be a great beginning of a play.
And it was one of those rare instances where within about 5 minutes of the first page, I decided I really wanted to do this play.
Ingrid Haas plays Queen Milli.
She's a very strong, complicated woman. She's a true role model, I think, for women. She's Millicent Milroy. She's a woman that's been heartbroken, and she falls in love.
Assertive, strong, country-bred woman who is not a pushover by any means, and the way she handles the prince in this story is quite brilliant. She's a woman on a mission.
Darren Keay plays the man Milli claimed as her lover and secret husband, England's Edward VIII, who later abdicated the throne to marry an American commoner.
The prince growing up and learning love and becoming more of a man by meeting this woman and falling in love. Whether this actually happened when he came here and met Millie, we don't know for sure. But that's exactly what happened with this man when he met Wallis Simpson. A lot of people say he was under her thumb a lot, but I think he grew up, became his own person.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about the play the most is that you've got two characters here who are both fairly notorious in their own right. Edward VIII, for very obvious reasons, we see him as something of the bad boy of the British monarchy in the 20th century. And Millie, eventually, when she actually died in Rockwood, Ontario, had garnered quite a reputation as a bit of a, someone who was a bit of a character.
Queen Milli of Galt runs July 6 through August 11.
Very feisty, and she has been very opinionated, and also very, sorry?
I was going to say, she's a woman well before her time.
Yeah.
An
very
independent
much so.
woman.
Yeah,
well
very
before her time.
independent. Yes, yes.